Welcome to this Mission Sonlight Extra.
Last time we visited here in the Czech Republic, we took you to a city called Olomouc and shared with you about the ENRI Road project of the youth of the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Tonight I'm going to take you into one of the new extensions of the ENRI Road ministry. We're going downstairs in the basement of the Union headquarters to a program called Basement, where they do ministry of music and Bible study by topic for youth and young adults.
Basement started around 6 years ago. It started out with a few people coming together and trying to put together some activity for students because there wasn't that many activities in Prague at the time.
I really wanted to found and join a group of young people and students to read the Bible together and to pray together. And I found this group of, I don't know, maybe 5 people, and we started to meet every Friday.
They started meeting in the basement of one of our churches. It's actually the oldest church in Prague, and it's the second biggest church in Prague. And they have a basement where it's a very nice interior, and we just decided to start meeting there and start a youth group. We started out with just Friday evenings meeting together. We had our pastor come in, put together some Bible studies. Since all of us have a lot of friends at school, at work, who don't believe in Jesus, this is a place where we can be positive that they will feel okay, and we try to make it an open place where people from outside can come and hear what we believe in and listen to the songs and maybe be touched by it. The churches aren't always a place where young people might feel comfortable because it's something that we're used to, but they don't really understand why we stand up, why we kneel down for prayer, why we have a pastor there, why we have certain things that we don't really see as maybe different or unusual, but we try to make Basement a first step to how to get to Christ. We had so many people from our work or friends, that come over, listen to it, and they're just really surprised on what we say there and what they hear. And oftentimes they really tell us stories where they felt touched and they started going to Basement. Basement is part of something bigger than just an event or some, group of young people who meet every Friday. It's under the project ENRI Road, which is working with young students and young people. ENRI Road is also part of something bigger. It's part of the Amicus, which is also working with students, but in the inter-European division. And so at every level, from GC all the way to the people themselves, it's called something different. We wanted to name it Basement because we meet in the basement, which is a very nice place, and we just wanted to emphasize the fact that, we're meeting at a certain place, which can maybe say something more to the people who just hear about it. So that's why we called it Basement. Since we meet in the basement of the church, we have very close relationships with the people. The pastor that is at the church comes to the evenings every Friday. We try to, all the events that we have at the basement, we try to tell all the people at church that they can come. We also had, our parents come there. It's not only for students. We really want to try to make it open for every age category. We don't want it to be specifically only for students because there's a lot of, adults who would like to see, music, to come to worship. And So at church we have a flyer where we have all the events that we have for the month or maybe two.
We are building a community in Prague.
The 13th Sabbath offering financed ENRI Road, and thanks to ENRI Road we were able to begin Basement, which is in Prague. And so the offering is growing, thank you, and thanks to that we can just make Basement grow and make the people who come there come more often, and just make their relationship with God a little stronger and help them with their path.
Thank you for joining us for this Mission Sonlight Extra.